Hello, today is going to be exciting. I have here a Dendrobium cuttings. I see a whole tray of them. If you've never seen this, or if you never knew that orchids can actually grow other orchids right off of the stem, and this is what this is. In the Philippines they call this a Sanggumay. And here in this tray here I have cuttings of Dendrobium orchids with rooting hormone on sphagnum moss to stimulate root growth. And right here, got some red emperor prince dendrobiums stimulating root growth.
So they're just cuttings.
That's a big 10-4. And right here, you got some various oncidiums in there trying to root growth there. Yep. Hello, today is going to be exciting. I have here a Dendrobium cuttings. I see a whole tray of them. And this is a cutting, and what's happening here, I have a keiki. If you've never seen this, or if you never knew that orchids can actually grow other orchids right off of the stem, and this is what this is. In the Philippines they call this a Sanggumay. And I actually purchased these cuttings like this with the intent purpose of growing keikis, and it takes a long time, several months. And right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove these with a sterilized knife that I sprayed some half peroxide mixture with water. It's just to sterilize the knife, just in case I cut into other cuttings that might have disease, any type of problem like that. I'm going to take these off and put them into, well, let me show you the keikis first. I have one right here, nice one. Now I can only take these off if the roots are long enough. Like this one is still developing. There's only one little single root there. Gotta wait on that one to grow larger. This one's kind of strange. It's like several little tiny ones, but the roots are too small. If you can see that one, and here's one right here. A little tiny one, like 2 roots. This one's kind of funky. I don't know if this was going to keep growing. It looks like it tried to. So I'm going to have to wait on this one. And this one I could repot. This one has nice roots with a 3-4 inch long new flower there. Let's see, I see one right here looking at me. Ooh, nice one right here. Let me get the sphagnum moss. Yeah, I can probably repot this one too. The roots are 3/4 inch, a lot of them. And as you can see on the tips, it's a light green. That means it's healthy and it's actively growing. If I look down this cutting, ooh, there's another one, another keiki growing here. And if you notice, they usually grow from the nodes. This possibly could be another one. And that's where they pop out as keikis. So I'm going to cut these and let's see how that is. Ooh, let's do this together. This could be really exciting. See, I had these cuttings. I tried something different. Instead of laying them down in sphagnum moss for several months waiting, I actually did what I've seen also others do on YouTube. They just stick them in the sphagnum moss and spray them, waiting for keikis to happen. And this one developed quite nicely. See that one? So right now I'm going to pull this out and see what else is underneath. Here we go. I'm going to pull this out. Whoops. Is this single or double? I don't know. I can't remember. Here it comes. Let's pull it slowly and see what we get. Okay, this one's still the same. 2 little ones I can actually repot. Little baby ones, kind of cute. But here, whoa, what's going on here? Whoa. Let me get this moss out of here. There's roots from somewhere else happening here. This is interesting. Ah, I see what's happening now. Okay, let's reveal this to the world. Tell all your friends. Like and subscribe, please. Okay, what we have happening here is, see, there's a little baby keiki right there that I have to leave alone. And something else is happening right here, but it has giant roots, but where's the flower? So I have to leave this one alone too. I'm like, where's the flower? So what I'm going to do is remove this one right here. And let's see if we can remove it just by force. You can remove it with a sterile knife, or sometimes it pops right off. Let me be careful to hold this. See, if you just kind of go like this, I don't want to break it. Oh, this one's pretty stiff in there. Okay, let's use a knife now. I got my sterile knife, and I'm just going to cut it right on the edge there, just very slowly and gently. Okay, it went like 3/4 through, and then I can peel it off. Let's try it. And voila. No, a little deeper. It really wants to stay in there. There we go. Okay, let's pull it off. And there. Oh shoot. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to cut this piece off. And there we go. Got a keiki ready for repotting. Okay, I got these little baby keikis. Gotta be extra careful to get these off. Let's see if I can pull these off. Very, very tiny. Yeah. There. It always has like a little piece of flesh on there. And let me cut it off. It's gonna fall. There. Keiki power. Sanggumay. Dendrobium. Okay, next one. Third one, I'm going to take this right off with a sterile knife. Be careful again, it's really adhered in there. And take it right off there. Yes. There it is. This is a red emperor dendrobium. If you can look that internet, maybe we'll post a picture of it. Red emperor dendrobium, or in Philippines, Sanggumay. Let's put it with the others. Nice. Now for the big tray of dendrobium cuttings that I've had for several months, growing keikis. These are a mystery. I don't know what color flowers these will, but that's okay. It's nice to have a mystery and grow these for fun. And it is lots of fun. But for orchid growers, you have to be the kind of person that has what? Patience. Because these things grow very slowly. Now, I'm a little bit of conundrum here because I'm like, how to take this off? All the roots are dangling downward. This one might not be as easy. I'm going to have to cut a little bit on each side. Ooh, look at that dendrobium piece. This is like 5 inches long, and it grew at the end of this node. You can't really tell where it's going to grow. Like, this was a dead piece. It looked like something tried to grow here but didn't make it. Now imagine this thing has been cut from the actual flower maybe 3 months ago, and look at it, it's not dead. Isn't that amazing? It's still alive stem. All of these, they didn't die, they didn't shrivel up. And so it's interesting that the actual cutting has energy in it. So This looks like an easy one to take off. I'm just gonna, let me see if I can use my finger to take it off. No, I don't want to do that. So let's use the knife. Just very gently. And there, like this. Whoa, that was not gently. There it is. Superpower. Got Keiki, and I'll put this next to those. Those are red emperors, and this one is unknown. We'll show you soon how it looks in the pot. Okay, we've got another knife, Sanggumay Keiki. Now I forgot to mention earlier what Keiki means. That means child in Hawaiian language. So that's where this emanated from, the term Keiki. And these are little babies. So let's cut this one off right here a little bit. That's a nice cut, and pull it right off. There we go. Another orchid. That's great. Okay, another exciting activity going to take place. This is another one. I have this large, very healthy, glossy Dendrobium cutting. I'm going to pull this out and see what I get. Let me pull it out over this. Ooh, yes. Look at that, my friends. Like and subscribe, okay. Look at that healthy roots. There it is. Roots, rock, reggae. Okay, what do you see? We have the parent cutting with 2K. Go ahead and try this. You can do your cuttings. And now I'm gonna have a lot more Dendrobiums. More Keikis are coming. Okay, let's cut this one right off here. Just slightly. Okay, I should be able to pull it off. There it is. Right here. So some of it might attach to the Dendrobium a little bit there. So I'll get my clean knife, cut that right off. Another one right here. Keiki. Put that in the pile. Let's go for number 7. Okay, let's cut this quite expertly like that. Just a little bit. Pull it right off. There it is again. And another, anyway, has a little leaf right here too. A little orchid plant, yes. Man, look how many you got here. Gonna be. Okay, I just got 40 liters of New Zealand medium orchid bark, which is like the premium orchid bark in the orchid world. You can see the size of it, medium. I use medium and small. I gotta order some more small, but this is what's gonna go in there. Okay, I'm gonna repot these Keikis into different sizes. We have here, I think this is a 3-inch orchid pot. See, it's a little different. See, the bottom has big openings because orchids need to breathe. The roots, that's very critical. Or these smaller ones, I could put it in a 2-inch square. Or a 2-inch, well, these little tiny Keikis I can put in this another 2-inch circular one, made for orchids, as you can tell. See, it's or I can put it coconut heads. This one I did a custom job. See, I drilled these holes in the side, and quite in this certain pattern I put this fishing wire to hold it in. This would be good for one of these bigger ones. I can put it in here and make a Keiki head, Sanggumay, Dendrobium orchid planter.